Okay, guys, and let's welcome Richie Byrne.
Here we go with Joanne. Come on, how about it? How are you? How are you? All right. This is great. Today is an anniversary for me. I got to tell you guys, I got to share this with you guys. 8 years ago today, I played Radio City Music Hall. Yeah, 7,000 people, unbelievable. Oh my God. 4 years ago this past winter, I played Carnegie Hall. You didn't even need a microphone. The sound was amazing. It was so beautiful. But tonight, Holiday Heights. Yeah. It's the big three. I will tell you this. I played Carnegie Hall, I played Radio City Music Hall, and I only played them once, and I haven't been asked back. This is my 4th time here. Yeah. And Joanne said you guys are going to keep bringing me back till I get it right. Is that true? It's good to see smiling faces again, right? It's been rough. You know what the pandemic taught me? I have a huge head. I was going through like 7, 8 masks a day. Anybody else? It's like, pa! Pa! I'm like, I'm in CVS, the mask, pa! Well, because of, where's your mask? I'm like, I'll 10. My mother couldn't take it much more than the isolation. She was always like, I can't take this, the boredom, the isolation, the loneliness. Woman hasn't left the house in 12 years, people. If ever anyone was ready for this pandemic, it was my mother, right? I saw this coming. I knew this was coming. I did. I was prepared. I knew this was coming. I was so sure this was coming, I gained the weight in 2014. Saw my parents over the weekend. We had our first family event since all this happened. My cousin got married on Friday. Friday wedding. Cheap bastard. Everybody take a half a day from work so we can save $1.99 on a plate of chicken. You're not laughing, it means you got married on a Friday. He's young too, my cousin, 22. What an idiot. I know. He's like, dude, I love her. I'm like, shut up. It'll pass. Drink a lot of liquid. Metamucil will clear that right out. Good wedding, couple of problems, a few incidents. Irish Catholic wedding on Staten Island. Yeah, there have to be incidents or the marriage doesn't count. In my family, we don't videotape the event. We wait a few weeks, comes on an episode of Cops. My parents have been married 58 years. How about that? 58, yeah. Not to each other. Who's been married a long time? Anybody married a long time? How long have you been married? Everybody. They're all like, everybody. How long have you been married? 58? 52. She beat you, but you were still very proud of it. 56? Anybody beat 58? 59. Say what? 60 years in a row. He was funny. I don't think he was really sure. He's like, he goes, tell him. I thought it was that long, but I didn't want to. Wow. What's your secret?
Avoiding each other.
Avoiding. Living in different states. You guys, I remember you guys are a lot of fun. I do a a lot of these gated communities. I remember you guys were like my favorite. And I'm not just saying it, I mean it. You guys were always fun when I've been here. So yeah. 60 years. I'll give you an old married couple joke. Old married couple, married 65 years. 65 years married. They're driving along. The husband's driving. The wife's in the passenger seat. All of a sudden they get pulled over by a cop. The wife loses her mind. Oh my God, we're getting pulled over. This is so bad. I knew we were going to get pulled over. I knew you shouldn't be driving. This is terrible. I can't believe this is happening. The husband turns. He says, shut up and let me handle it. Cop comes up to the window. He says, can I see your license and registration, sir? The wife loses her mind. Oh my God, you're going to get a ticket. It's so bad. I knew you shouldn't be driving. I told you not to drive. This is terrible. The husband turns. He says, shut up and let me handle it. Cop says, you know why I pulled you over? You went through a stop sign back there. The wife says, I saw the stop sign. I knew you went through the stop sign. The husband says, shut up and let me handle it. At this point, the cop gets upset. He doesn't like the way the man's talking to the wife. He turns to her. He says, does he always speak to you like this, miss? She said, only when he's drunk. Good one? You like that? You want another one? Let me think. I got it. Old married couple. Been married 65 years. It's a different joke. 65 years married. The husband gets worried. He thinks the wife is losing her hearing. But he knows how she can be. Anytime he tells her anything, she gives him a hard time. He doesn't want to deal with her. So he goes to the doctor. He says, I think my wife's losing her hearing. What do I do? Doctor says, it's very simple. One day when you're in one room, she's in another. Ask her a question. If she doesn't answer you, get closer, ask it louder. If she still doesn't answer you, get right up on top of her, scream the question in her ear. You'll prove to her she's losing her hearing. So he gets home that night, he walks in the door, he's in the living room, she's in the kitchen making dinner. It's the perfect time. From the living room, the husband says, honey, what's for dinner? She doesn't answer. So he goes right outside the kitchen door, even louder, he says, honey, what's for dinner? She still doesn't answer. So he goes in the kitchen, she's at the stove making dinner, right behind her, he screams in her ear, honey, what's for dinner? The wife turns around and goes, for the third time, chicken. Good one? You like that? You want another one? Let me think. Huh? Oh, what the hell? All right. That's for you. Old married couple. Been married 55 years. Well, what, do you know them? 65 years. The wife's in bed one night. The husband comes in, he gets into bed, he rolls over. He's just about asleep, just about there. The wife turns, she says, you know, every night we first married, after you got into bed with me, you'd hold my hand. The husband wakes up, he rolls over, he holds her hand. When he thinks it's long enough, he lets go, he rolls back. He's just about asleep, just about there. The wife says, you know, every night we first married, after you got into bed with me, you'd hold my hand and kiss me on the cheek. The husband wakes up, kisses her on the cheek. He rolls back, he's just about asleep, just about there. The wife says, you know, every night we first married, after you got into bed with me, you'd hold my hand, you'd kiss me on the cheek, you'd bite me on the neck. At this point, the husband rips the covers off, starts walking to the bathroom. The wife says, where you going? He said, to get my teeth. Do you get it? Well, yeah, my parents, 58 years. Not bad, not a bad run. The wedding was good. Catholic wedding, man. Catholic wedding. Irish Catholic. Where are my Catholics? Catholics in the room? Any Catholics? Yeah, oh, crap. A lot of you. If you're raising your hand, that's Catholic school right there, right here. Nobody hit me. Now watch this. Are you real Catholics or are you the Christmas Easter people? I go to church every week. It's me and 6 nuns. Christmas, Easter, standing room only. Don't you hate that? I love the Christmas Easter people. They go to church 2 days a year. They screw up everything when they're there, right? They don't remember a thing. Because if you've never been to a Catholic Mass, a lot's going on. We're busy. We're working for that hour. They gotta sit and stand and kneel. It's like choreography. It's exhausting. That's why they feed you halfway through. If you listen to preachers like the body of carbs, and I'm on Weight Watchers, I gotta look that up. Standing at the altar with the app going, Jesus. Jesus. How many points is Jesus? Jesus is 5 points. I was going to have a donut after Mass. I'm going to skip Jesus. Go with the cruller. But we're busy in Mass, right? We're shaking hands. We're doling out cash. We got a lot of responsibility. Then they switch it all around on the holidays just to screw up the Christmas, Easter people. Now they're looking for someone who knows what they're doing. That's me. I go to church every week for the holidays, man. Easter was great this year. I had 700 people follow my every move. It was cool. I'm sitting there, I'm standing there, standing. It was like I was leading the Rockettes. Christmas was even better. I brought my own basket. I made $857. Yeah. Peace be with you. No, I didn't do last week though, Catholics. I haven't done in years. I had to go to confession. Let me ask, everybody in the wedding party had to go to confession. Have you ever heard of that? No! I think my mother made that up just to get me to go. Because I haven't been to confession over 20 years. It's changed. They took the wall down. You know this? You're face to face with the priest. Holy crap. Who thought this was a good idea? I didn't tell him everything when he couldn't see me. I'm going to open up now. And nobody warned me. Someone should have warned me. I thought I walked in on somebody. I open the door, there's a guy sitting there. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Chief. I called the priest, Chief. Thank God he didn't speak English. There's my Catholics, you know. Not a lot of English-speaking priests left. A lot of Indian. I mean Indian like, woo! Not that Indian. That'd be a weird priest. He'd be good at bingo. In the name of the Father, the Mohegan Sun. No! India, priest from India. I don't care. Why are they doing a sermon? You don't understand a word they're saying. I was at 7-Eleven Mass the other day. My mother hates that joke. That's not funny. That is not funny. Father Abba Bay is very funny. Catholic mom, which means she's always dying. My mother just turned 79. She's been dying for 36 years now. Death moms are brutal. You know why? You can never plan ahead. You never know. I'm like, Mom, what do you want next month for your birthday? She's like, I could be dead. I'm like, well, if you're not, slippers? Flowers, they work both ways. I'm good. And she gets that from her mother, my grandmother, God bless her, she's 97. How about that? 97, yeah. Hasn't been sick a day in her life, but she's been dying for 63 straight years. Every holiday's her last. Makes for a very Merry Christmas. You walk in the house, you're like, hey, Graham, happy holidays. She's like, everybody enjoy. I won't be here next year. I'm like, well, that's $10, I'll be out. You get it? I get $10 from my grandmother 3 times a year. Christmas, Easter, and my birthday. $30 a year, grown man. Isn't that cute? Actually, it's sad and pathetic. It's sad because she thinks she has to give a grown man $10 on the holidays. It's pathetic because I really need that cash. I love my grandmother. Comes over every holiday wearing that hearing aid that never works. Biggest scam in America, the hearing aid for the seniors. It's not there for them to hear, it's there to ruin your day when you're with them. Because it feeds back all day and it whistles and trills. Do you know what anyone with a hearing aid? It's annoying. Thanksgiving, you sit there, you get that first piece of turkey already, all of a sudden there goes Grandma. I'm like, is someone making tea? And it's loud too, right? And everybody hears it but her, it's in her freaking ear. Howard Keller's going, you're down. What happened? What'd you spill? Oh, Jesus. You spilled something? You didn't spill it, right?
I did.
He did. He spilled it, she's cleaning it up. What a shock. He's like, leave it there, the cat will get it. It's hot here. Can I take this jacket off? I can't get it. Is that going to screw you up with the...
No.
That's my buddy Mike Beasy over there. Everybody say hi, Mike. Hi, Mike. He's my best friend since high school. Give it up for Mike Beasy right there. Yeah. What was I talking? Oh, the death thing.
Rich, at least move the jacket off the shelf.
Do what? Oh, I got it. Shoot. Yeah, thank you. That's how I roll. It's my entourage right there. I got one. A 58-year-old man is my entourage. You got an entourage? All right, then don't give me that look. What is that? Is there a 50-50? Yeah. Look at, can I just, he's gonna win this. If you lose, I'm staying just to root you on, because that's a lot. You got a lot back there, all right? Yeah. I'll give you a good Irish death joke. Up at the gates of heaven, there's 2 gates. There's a sign on one gate. It says, all men who were nagged by their wives on earth, line up on this side of the gate. There's a line of men that runs forever, just infinity, men lined up. The other gate, there's a sign that says, all men who weren't nagged by their wives on earth, line up on this side of the gate. There's one guy, Billy Malloy from Dublin, standing there.
From Dublin?
St. Peter comes out, he opens the gate, he looks, he sees all the men, he's used to it. He looks over here, he sees Billy. Can't believe it. He goes, what are you doing over here? Billy says, my wife told me to stand here. An Irish boy and a Jewish boy are hanging out. The Irish boy turns to the Jewish boy. He says, our parish priest knows more than your rabbi. Jewish boy says, that's because you tell him everything. But my mom, she's too much, my mom. My mom, she's a worrier. Anybody worry? My mom worries now. Stupid things, though, not important. Stupid things. Stupid things. Like parking is a big concern to my mother. Parking. Like, Mom, we're going to dinner. You want to go? She's like, is there parking? No, they did away with it. You didn't hear? There's no 6 feet. The car's got to be 6 feet. Bathrooms, that's enough. Does the restaurant have a bathroom? No, they forgot. They forgot to put a bathroom in. Here's how it works. You drive around the restaurant, they bring you your food, you pee in the car. Be careful, that's a new one. Be careful. Be careful. Tonight, where you going? He said, Tom's River. Be careful. Good thing you said be careful. I was going to run naked on the Garden State Parkway. You told me to be careful. Women beat the crap out of me every day for 15 years with a hairbrush, but now I got to be careful. In all her years of worrying about stupid things that don't matter, she's developed weird tics now, my mother, the last few years of her life. She's got weird tics, like blinking. My mother blinks incessantly. She blinks constantly. You try to talk, she's blinking. And she has, like, different blinks. Like, sometimes it's really fast, and other times she looks like she's trying to swallow her face. Sometimes she gets both going. It's like... I'm sitting there going, are you being held hostage? She has this new thing. She will be telling you a story. In the middle of the story, she will cough, and her voice will completely change. And she doesn't acknowledge it. She said, so I went to Stop and Shop with Caitlin the other day. She said to get romaine lettuce, but I like, hold on. She said get romaine lettuce. But oh, my voice changes when I cough. Am I to Don Corleone? The woman hasn't left Staten Island, New York in about 53 years. Somehow in the last 8 months, she's developed a Boston accent. Explain this to me. She called me the other day. She goes, guess where I have to go tomorrow? The cardiologist. I go, who? She goes, the cardiologist. I go, who? I swear to God, she goes, the hot doc. I gotta go to the hot doc. I said, I hope you find Pac. Catholic, she's the big Catholic in the family, who lives for the religion. I love religious mothers. It doesn't matter the religion, they're totally into it till their kids screw up. Then they're allowed to drop it for a couple of minutes apparently. Like my mom's the ultimate Catholic, so me and my brothers do something wrong. To this day, we're grown men. She will come in a room, throwing everybody's name in vain from the Bible. Just because they going, Jesus Christ on the cross, you kids of man. I swear to God, I don't know what I'm doing with you. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. I'm like, Mom, what do you got to bring everybody into this? And the same line my whole life. Jesus Christ on the cross, you kids of man. I swear to God, I don't know what I'm doing with you. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. One day I asked her, I said, Mom, where did you come up with this line? Where did you get this line? I swear, she said, it was passed down from generation to generation. From mother to mother. Now I'm thinking, who's the first mother who came up with this? Could you see the Blessed Virgin Mary going in her son's room? You on the cross, you man. I swear to you, I don't know what I'm doing with you. You, me, and your stepfather. See, now you're laughing, but as a Catholic, I'm offended by that joke. And I wrote it. I'm not offended by the content or any of that crap. You know what offends me? Only our gods are curse words. I mean, notice that, only Christian gods. People walk around, Jesus Christ, God damn it. Nobody ever goes, Buddha. You never in bed with someone, they're like, Allah, oh, Allah. You guys are great. Give yourselves a round of applause, man. I think you guys keep having me back because you want me to move in. That's right.
No worries. She's a realtor.
You're a realtor? Are you really? All right, we'll talk. That means what? You guys are taking this joke way too seriously. But what am I saying? See, I'm a real I'm not moving. I am feeling old. Anybody feeling old? Oh, crap. Anybody wake up in the morning and everything hurts? What is that? What did I do in my sleep? I wake up, I'm like, oh my God. Oh, Buddha. My buddy's like, what, were you playing football? I'm like, no, I was sleeping. Right there, I was sleeping. The bed kicked my ass. What else? I sweat now for no reason. Anybody? I sweat, but I'm cold. Pretty sure I'm going through the change. Menopause. Have you heard about it? Menopause. I sweat when I eat. Yeah, there's someone you want to go to dinner with. Why are you sweating? I'm eating. What are you eating? Ice cream. Eating ice cream, sweating. You know you sweat a lot. We were at the gym and someone comes up to you and goes, great workout, buddy. You're like, I just got here. My memory shot, that's the other, anybody got that going on? I can't believe I remembered to come here. And I'm one of those old pain in the asses who will tell you a story, but I can't remember anybody's name that's in the story. So now we have to play 20 questions to figure out what the hell I'm talking about. I drive my brother crazy. I saw my brother the other day. I'm like, hey! I ran into that guy we grew up with. And he gets that look on his face, that here's 40 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Look at it. What guy, Rich? That guy. You know. Like he's the idiot, right? You know. That guy. We saw him every day when we were kids. I don't know, Phil? No, the guy. We saw him all the time growing up. Tony? No, that guy. He lived in our house. Dad? Dad! Dad! I saw Dad. He was with that lady. Mom. Mom! Gotta write that down. Because I'm old. I'm over 50. Where's my over 50? Oh, wait, where am I? Anybody under 50? Not allowed. You can't, like, people aren't, like, they can't come in at all. I have advice for anyone under 50. Once you hit 50, never trust a partner. He knows. Here's another perk to getting older. I'm getting shorter. Anybody got that going on? Since college, I've lost an inch. Everywhere. No, but I'm shorter. They say that's in the genes. My dad's shorter. My brother's shorter. My grandfather didn't die. We lost him. Gramps. Because I'm old. I go to doctors all the time. Anybody? I got a little black book with doctor appointments. I used to have women's numbers. Now I got Dr. Cross, Wednesday, 3:30. I don't even know what the hell he does, but I'm going. And here's how you know you're old. I'm getting there early. Old people get places early. Let's get there early in case we drop dead. We're there. I got an appointment Wednesday, 3:30. I'm going Monday morning sitting there. I go to doctors now because I'm scared. I worked for one for 12 years. You know what I work for? Dr. Oz. Yeah. Yeah, now he's running for Senate and I'm at Holiday Heights. You know what I did? I did the warm-up. I get the crowd going and then I entertain them while they change sets and things like that. Yeah, I had a great time. 12 years. I love Dr. Oz. Here's all I learned 12 years with Dr. Oz. You ready? Everything you eat is going to kill you. It's pretty much I got, people. All I got. Whatever you eat, dead. Except kale. You can eat kale. Friggin' kale. Dr. Oz says eat kale, you'll live to be 100. You wish you were dead. You ever eat kale? It's like seaweed and astroturf had a baby. Walnuts, that's the other one, walnuts. You can eat walnuts. Try to eat more walnuts. I had a walnut parmesan for dinner the other day. But I'm going to sneeze, hold on. Went away. But every day we'd have some doctor on the show talking about some rare disease. Whatever the symptoms were, I always had them. I was running the doctors like crazy when I had that job, man. I went to a gynecologist 3 times. It's the change. It's the change. I went to my doctor, my family doctor. He's on me for years. I got to do the test, Richie. You're in your 50s now. I should have done them already. And I was putting them off. I'm like, I feel good. I don't need tests. Now this Dr. Oz show scares the hell out of me. I went to my doctor. I'm like, do everything. Be thorough. He was thorough. Blood, urine, EKG. This other test. That I don't think it's a test. Pretty sure my doctor's in love with me. The finger? I hope it was his finger. I couldn't see. Hell? Prostate? You know what? Why are you looking at me like that? Prostate exam? Is it supposed to take 35 minutes? Why do you have to spoon when he's done? Prostate exam. It's a bogus test, people. Think about it. We live in a time and a place where a woman gets pregnant. She goes to the doctor. They run a machine over her stomach. They can tell you the sex of the baby, right? Ultrasound. Boy. Girl. The only way to find out my prostate is swollen is for this jerk to stick his finger up my ass? I don't think so. Here's another test. They're just not telling us. And you want to know the worst part of this test? It's not the getting it. It's when he finishes. And you got to leave the room. Do that walk of shame back to the front desk. And everybody knows what happened. Because you got that gel all up. You're like, shh. Yeah. There's no hiding that gel. Everything's good though, thanks for asking. I gotta go back for the other one, the Roto-Rooter. The colonoscopy. I don't want to go. Who's had one? Who's had a colonoscopy? What, you got a group rate? Holy crap. Let me ask, is it true they knock you out now? You don't even feel it? You still have to drink that stuff the night before? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Screw him. He's surprised me, I'm gonna surprise him. It's gonna be like you're gonna need more than one finger today, my friend. But everything's good. The cholesterol's high. What a friggin' shock. $35 copay to find out you're overweight. Thank you. I need a doctor for this? I'm a guy. Guys always know when they've gained weight. You know why? Because they have other guys there to tell them. Men are mean. Women aren't like that. You're very nice. You're very classy. You wait till she leaves the room. You're phonies. Not men, man. A guy gains a couple of pounds, walks a room full of guys. Guys are like, wow! Tommy! Guys always ask the same stupid question when you gain weight, right? Guys are always like, what happened? What happened? Is it a mystery? I don't know. I woke up, there it was. How long you been an asshole? That's a shame. I'm on a diet now. I'm on Weight Watchers. Anyone ever do Weight Watchers? Did you go to the meetings? You gotta go to meetings. Talk about your feelings. It's me and 72 women at these meetings, man. It's very dramatic. A lot of crying, hair pulling. They always forgive me when I'm done, but I get a little out of control. But they're trying to get to the root of the problem, the psychological reason that you eat the way you do it. They're always like, are you a happy eater? Are you a sad eater? Are you a depressed eater? I'm a hungry eater. I'm friggin' hungry. And the meeting's always right next door to a Burger King or a Five Guys. It's like going to an AA meeting in a bar. I asked Dr. Oz about that, the surgery, the gastric bypass surgery. Do you know there's a weight minimum on that? 100 pounds. You have to be at least 100 pounds overweight to get that surgery. You know you're getting old, fat, and lazy when you start thinking it might be easier to gain this 40 than lose the 60. He wants me juicing. I've been trying that now. Dr. Oz, he wants me juicing. That's his big thing. It's very healthy. Juicing. So I've been juicing. Anybody juicing? Very healthy. Juicing? I've been juicing. The other night I juiced a chicken cut with Parmesan Hero. It's very healthy. And the other thing about the Dr. Oz show was we didn't just do health issues. We did everything. But whatever we talked about, I had to do it. Like we did a show on the DNA swab, where you swab your mouth, you send it in, they tell you your heritage, your ancestry. Today, I had to do it. Anyone do it? Were you surprised by the results? See, really? I thought I was half Irish, half Italian. Turns out I'm Jamaican and Korean. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? I'm not saying who knew. That's my Korean family name, the who knew. But I'm good, man. I'm old. My parents are old, man. 4 boys in the family, no girls. 4 boys. Just enough to carry Dad home from the bar. You guys got kids? We got parents in the house? Parents in the house? You like the kids? I didn't say love, I said like. There's a big difference. My mom won't even friend me on Facebook. Who's got more than 2? More than 2 kids? More than 2?
3.
How many you got? How many you got?
5.
3. You got 5? Do you have 5 really?
3.
What do you got? The 5?
I have 4.
You have 4? What do you got?
3 girls and a boy.
3 girls and a boy. I know who the favorite is.
No, it's not.
It's not? Good for you for admitting you have one. Because they all do. That's right. My mom used to go, I don't have any favorites. I'm like, no, you hate us all equally. Do you do this stuff? My mom's got 4 boys. She's had us for over 40 years. When she's yelling at one of us, she never gets the name right. You screw up the names? I'm not even sure if my name's Richie. I just went with it. Now with grandchildren, it's worse. My brother's name is Kenny. He married a girl named Kelly. They have a daughter named Katie. She can't handle that crap at all. They come in the house, she's just like... Too much, my parents. They're old, but they're not old. Like, they're not old in age, but they're old. Like, they're old in the fact they can't do anything for themselves anymore. Like, the most independent people I ever met, now they don't even try. You know what I mean? There's nothing they can't answer a phone, they can't work a remote, but they can still drive. Just ask them, they can freaking drive. Old people can always drive. And they get very pissed off if you call them out on it, right? I'm with my parents the other night. I'm like, Dad, let's go to dinner. I'll drive. He goes, I'll drive. And I'm, Dad, I'll drive. He goes, I'll drive. And I'm, Dad, let me drive. He goes, I'll drive. And I'm like, you've had 5 cataract surgeries in the last 8 months. I'm over here. If you buy a cell phone for anyone over 75, you're out of your goddamn mind. Take the money and burn it, you'll get a better return. Here's my dad with his cell, you ready? Ring. Hello? Hey, Dad, it's hello? Hey, Dad, it's hello? Please don't hang up. This goddamn thing, click. And then you call back and it goes right to voicemail because he's still going, hello? God damn it. Hello? He actually said, 5 people called me today, none of them knew how to talk into the phone. It's you. The home phone, they can't use the home phone anymore. The house phone, the landline, they can't use that. They've had it their whole lives. They can't figure it out anymore. I called the house the other day because I don't want to deal with the cell. My mom answers, she goes, hello? I go, hey, Ma, it's Richie. She goes, oh, hi, Richie. I said, what are you doing? She goes, I'm watching Jeopardy. I'm sitting here watching Jeopardy. I go, what's going on? Where's Dad? She goes, you know what? Hold on, there's a knock at the door. So now she's got to multitask. She puts the phone down. She goes to the door. I can hear her. It's her neighbor. She says, I'm on the phone with Richie. I'll talk to you later. She shuts the door. I hear the door shut. I hear her walk back. I hear the phone move. This is the next thing I hear. You ready? So how you doing? I go, Mom? I go, Mom? This is what I hear. Why won't you answer me? Richie, answer me. I go, Mom? She goes, hold on. I hear the phone move. She picks it up and goes, I was talking into the remote. So thank God you weren't ironing when I called. And they're very ungrateful parents. When I was a kid, my parents always said we were ungrateful kids. Now they're ungrateful parents. I got the parents where anything you buy them, it's a piece of shit, doesn't work. It's a piece of shit, doesn't work. It can't be that they can't figure the thing out. No, it's a piece of shit, doesn't work. I bought them a microwave for their anniversary. My dad calls me, I'm throwing this microwave out. It's a piece of shit. Doesn't work. I said, Dad, it's top of the line. He goes, top of my ass. He said, I'm hitting buttons, I'm hitting start, nothing's happening. Piece of shit. Doesn't work. I said, well, let me come over and look at it. He goes, you come over and look at it, but I'm hitting buttons, I'm hitting start, nothing's happening. I go over to look at it, he's hitting buttons, he's hitting start with the door open. The door's open on the microwave. And it's not plugged in! Then he gives me that dad crap, right? I say, hey, watch how you talk. I brought you into this world. I'll take you out. You guys are great, man. I'm having a great time. You having a good time? I got a couple more jokes for you before I go, but I'll see you again in a couple of months. Coming back. I'm serious. I don't think I've ever played another venue as much as that. I've been trying to stay clean. You guys, but when I go out, I don't know. You can vote. Do you want a clean joke or a dirty joke? Say what?
Be careful.
Tell you what, I'll give you a couple of clean jokes, then I'll give you a dirty joke to go out on. So if you don't like it, what do I care? I'm done. Let me think. I got one. Oh my God! Been married. It's a different couple. 64 years. No, see like.
How about 7 years?
How about 70? All right, what the hell? What do I care? They're not real. 70 years married. The wife goes to the husband. She says, you know what? I'm tired all the time now. I'm depressed. My hair is weird. My ankles are swollen. My back is out. My neck hurts. He goes, you? How about me? He said, I pee every 20 minutes. I only make it to the bathroom every hour. You guys are way relating to that one. He says, my arthritis is killing me. I got hair growing everywhere but on my head. She says, we had a good run, you and me. Why don't we go out together? He goes, how? She said, I got these pills from the doctor. He said, you take one pill, you won't feel a thing. You and me will swallow a pill each at the same time. We'll go out together. It'll be beautiful, romantic. He says, okay. So she gives him a pill. Before she can do anything, he takes the pill, swallows it, drops dead right there. Gone. Dead. Dead. The wife looks down at the husband. She looks up. She looks at the pill. She goes, you know I'm feeling better? That only works if the wife lives. I'll give you another one. Let me think. Oh, married couple. Been married, how long do you want to be married?
75.
75, all right, they're really old. Okay. 75 years married. They're starting to worry, they're forgetting things. They don't want to forget, so they go to the doctor, they go, we don't know how to stop this, but we keep forgetting things. How do we stop that from happening? Doctor says, it's very simple. When you need to remember something, write it down. The visual of writing it down will help you remember, and even if you forget, you got it on paper, you're all set, you won't forget. Write everything down. They go, okay, so they go home, they're watching TV that night. The husband gets up, he goes, I'm going to the kitchen to get a beer, you want anything? The wife says, I do, but I think you should remember what the doctor said, you're going to have to write it down. He goes, I'm not going to forget, what is it? She goes, I want a bowl of vanilla ice cream. I really think you should write it down. He goes, but no, a bowl of vanilla ice cream, I got it. She goes, yeah, but I want syrup, chocolate syrup, on top of the vanilla ice cream. I really want you to write this down. He goes, chocolate syrup on vanilla ice cream. I'm not going to forget, I got it. She goes, but I want sprinkles on top of the syrup with the vanilla ice cream. I really think you should write it down. He goes, I got it. Vanilla ice cream, syrup, sprinkles. She goes, yeah, but I want whipped cream on top of the sprinkles, the chocolate syrup, the vanilla ice cream. Why don't you write it down? He goes, I got it. Whipped cream, chocolate syrup. I forgot. Did you see that? I made the joke longer because I like you guys and I couldn't remember. He says whipped cream, sprinkles, chocolate syrup, whipped cream, vanilla ice cream. I got it. She goes, I want one more thing. I want a cherry on top of the whipped cream, on the sprinkles, the chocolate syrup, the vanilla ice cream. Will you please write that? He goes, I got it. Vanilla ice cream, chocolate syrup, sprinkles, whipped cream, cherry. I got it. He goes to the kitchen. He's gone for like 40 minutes. Finally, he comes back, he's got a tray, puts it in front of her, bacon and eggs. The wife looks at the tray, she looks at her husband, she goes, "You forgot the toast." Good one? And let me think. Oh, married couple. 70 years married. We'll make it 7. It's a very special night. It's an anniversary for them. It's a special anniversary. They go to their favorite restaurant that they went to 70 years earlier. They sit down at the same table that they were at 70 years earlier. They're looking at each other's eyes. He goes, "You know why I brought you here tonight, right?" She goes, "Yeah, I know. Stop." She said, "No." He says, 70 years ago tonight, you and I came to this restaurant, sat at this table. Halfway through the night, we snuck out back, jumped up on that fence in the backyard. We had some fun. I knew that night we were going to be together forever." She goes, "Will you keep it down and stop it? Why? We went in the back. We had fun." She said, "No, I don't want anyone to hear." He says, "You want to relive a memory?" She says, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Why don't we go in the back, get up on that fence and have some fun?" She said, "We're too old." He goes, "Who's going to care? Who's going to know?" It's okay. So they get up. They go out in the back. They get out there. Now, the bartender sees them. He doesn't know what's happening. He thinks something's wrong. He goes out the back to see them. By the time he gets there, it's too late. They're up on the fence, having the greatest love-making session he's ever seen in his life. He's on the fence going crazy. She's on the fence going crazy. It's the greatest 2.5 minutes this bartender's ever seen. So finally they come off the fence. They're trying to get back dressed up. The bartender's so embarrassed, he runs back inside. He doesn't want them to see him. They come back into the restaurant. They're all disheveled. They got mud. They sit down. They're sweating. The bartender can't believe how amazing the sex was. He has to know their secret. He goes up, he goes, "Excuse me, I didn't mean to be a peeping Tom, but I saw you out there making love on that fence, and I got to tell you, I can't believe after all these years together you can still do that. What's your secret?" The husband looked up and said, 70 years ago that fence wasn't electric. A little dirty? All right. I'll give you one more. This one's filthy. It's not an old married couple joke, so we get no out of that. Two old men, 90 years old. They're lifelong friends. They met when they were little kids. 90 years old. They're going to meet for lunch in the park. First old man shows up in the park. He's got a coat on, a hat, a scarf. He's got a cane. He's all hunched over. He sits down. He's waiting for his friend. About 20 minutes later, the other friend comes jogging up. Tracksuit, headband, running up, doing jumping jacks. The first old man looks up and goes, "What are you doing?" He said, "Oh, you know what happened? I was at my girlfriend's making love all morning. I forgot we were supposed to meet. I realized, it's only 3 miles. I'll put the jogging suit on, come down and meet you." The first old man goes, "What are you talking about? You made love all morning? You're jogging down here, you're doing jumping jacks? I'm all hunched over. What's your secret?" He says, "I'm going to let you in on it. Rye bread." He says, "What?" He goes, "Rye bread." He said, "I eat rye bread every day. I feel like I'm 20. Go get some rye bread. You're going to feel young." The friend goes, "You're out of your mind." He goes, "I'm telling you, rye bread." So they spend the day together. They finish. The first old man's walking home. He's going past a deli. He sees it. He says, "What the hell?" He goes in. Girl behind the counter goes, "What can I do for you, sir?" He goes, "I want 5 loaves of rye bread." She said, "What?" He goes, "I want 5 loaves of rye bread." She goes, "5 loaves?" He goes, "I want 5 loaves of rye bread." She said, "Who are they for?" He goes, "They're for me. I want 5 loaves of rye bread." She said, "You can't eat 5 loaves of bread." He said, "I want 5 loaves of rye bread." She said, "After the second loaf, it's going to get hard." He goes, "What, does everyone know about this?" You guys have been great. I've been Richie Byrne. Thanks for